Hi everybody, welcome to all that are here who have never been here before. I am John, here at Planning with John, and do you know what One Book July is? One Book July is a summer, during the month of July, planning, I guess challenge, you could call it a challenge. It was created by Rhomany at Rhomany's Realm. I will include a playlist up here of all of her introductory videos from the very first time it happened in 2014 until this summer, 2021. So you can see all of the different iterations that this has had. There have been different and new aspects added each year, and just so you can see how the challenge has evolved over time. I know you were looking at my table and you were seeing 4 books and maybe a cat. This summer is a little bit different. I have a little bit more time on my hands and there's some things that I want to figure out in my system. First of all, the first One Book July. It was the summer of 2014. I participated, but I didn't really have an active YouTube channel at that time, so I didn't do any videos. But that challenge was 1 book, 1 pen, and meaning 1 book, 1 pen. That's all it was, is, taking your planning system and stripping away all of the not necessary items and getting your planning system back to the basics. Like it is. Like it's like a summer reset for your planning. Over the years, I have used many different sizes. I've used Passport, A6. The first one that I filmed videos for, I used personal traveler's notebook size. I've used Passport a couple of times. I've used micro TN. I've used everything from really tiny to really large. And I've learned lots of interesting things throughout the many summers of doing One Book July. This summer, I kind of had a question of what did I want to use. It's a little bit past the COVID time, and my schedule still isn't back up to 100%. I do have 5 concerts this July, which is much more than last July, but it's not like normal summers with the summer music festivals and stuff like that. So I wanted to try a few things, and I know it's One Book July, but I'm gonna give a few things a try. Number 1 is this. This is my Passport Traveler's Notebook from Traveler's Company. It's actually a Midori that I've had altered, and in it, I keep a monthly calendar, which I need to fill up my July. I keep a weekly calendar, which I've got a little bit filled out. I've got a wallet insert, and I have a new insert that I just made that I will be putting in here that is just a dot grid insert. So this is something that also functions as my wallet. So this never changes, and it's basically an on-the-go planner. Since it has my wallet, if we go to the grocery store, it has everything I need. It has my cards, it has my driver's license, and it usually has a notebook, which will go here, which will have our shopping list and stuff like that, or like little to-dos around the house, or my on-the-go brain dump book. So this isn't changing. So right there, I will definitely be in more than 1 book, because it's easier to carry this around outside these days instead of some things like this. That is definitely staying. So we already have 1 book. The second book that I have, this is my Moterm Traveler's Notebook. I've had this since probably 2019. It's just a brown leather traveler's notebook in the style of a Giglio. I have a feeling they're not making them anymore because they've got some fancy new version with pockets. And I had been using standard traveler's notebook size for most of the year, from March until June. January and February I used a personal traveler's notebook size, but since March I've been using the standard size. And again, I have my monthly calendar. There we are. This I have a little bit filled out. See, we're getting back to a normal schedule. I have my June insert because today is the 28th of June, which I should put down YouTube video hashtag one book July 2021. And I fed the pets already. I did the water yesterday and haven't done that. Okay. So I have, as you can see, stuff in my weekly view, but nothing in my daily view yet because that hasn't happened. I have my July insert, which I've got my stuff here. And then I have a weekly insert. And you're probably thinking, why do you need 2 weekly inserts? I'll get into that in a future video. So I have this set up because this is what I have been using. And the insert that I've been using is this DIYFish insert. And I want to, since I've bought them, I want to complete the whole year of these inserts for once. I've bought in previous years a whole year's worth, and I've used them for maybe 6 months at the most. I want to finish a complete year in the insert to make the purchase worthwhile, and so that I will do. But I want to continue this because I really like the narrow or the standard Midori size. You could call it an A5 Slim. It's just one of my favorite sizes, and we're gonna give it a good old go. So that's 2 notebooks. Now, this right here is a cork folio by Brie at Documented Journey. It's in the beautiful honey color with some brown elastic that I put in because the other one I had, this little girl, Kitty here, decided to chew it up. But let me show you what we have in here. First things first, I have a monthly calendar. This is another DIYFish, and you can buy the monthly calendar on its own. So here we are in July, which I don't have completely filled out, but here we are in June. And I printed this on Midori MD paper. And the reason I printed it on Midori MD paper is what I have back here is a Midori MD grid notebook. I've started something back in May. I started doing twice weekly Twitch streams, and I have recently made affiliate, and so I've been doing 2 stationery planning, journaling, hand lettering streams a week over there. And on Saturdays, I've been doing a flute practice stream for an hour and a half. For those of you that want to see what it's like to practice as a professional flutist, I kind of spend about an hour and a half of my time, doing some warm-ups, some tone exercises, some scales, some etudes, some little pieces, just to give you a little glimpse you know, kind of like behind the Iron Curtain or behind the curtain in Wizard of Oz, so you can see what musicians do. Of course, I have to be careful about what music I play because of copyright issues, so it's usually a lot of old music that you might not know that is out of copyright. Except the other day I played a piece that was like 180 years old, and they said it was under copyright. I was playing from the original version. That's interesting. So this is going to be like my journal for my Twitch stream. I will journal, or if some friends send me happy mail, put some stuff in there. You know, just fun stuff like that happens on the stream. Journal during the stream or after the stream about the stream, or even, you know, taking notes about what I would like to do. So that's what this is, and it's a nice big Midori MD book that has 176 pages, so it's got plenty of space for lots of stuff. Now, the next thing that I have, so that's 3 books already. The next book is this one right here. It is a hodgepodge of things. These are discs that I bought from Allie Brown. The cover with the snap is PVC that I got from Muse Lab. The binders are from the Tool brand. I've got inserts in here from Peanuts Planner Co. This is from Hey Planner Girl. These are from Planning with John. I've got some Tool paper in here. Just a hodgepodge of things. And I had been using this. Here's the Peanuts Planner Co., which I haven't updated this, that's for sure. I did a Twitch stream on Wednesday. I did a Twitch stream on Saturday. I'm doing one today. And I'm doing one on Wednesday. And then we will fill out July a little bit more when it happens. But this was the notebook that I had originally set up for, sorry, I've done all this stuff. This is the notebook that I had originally set up for my Twitch, but I started using it for other things, and I wanted to see if I could use this system, and I can. Like, here's the Twitch area, and I was actually journaling about each of the about each day and keeping track of my Twitch followers. And then I even started the Hobonichi challenge, which is in here, which I don't think I'm caught up. The last day I did was the 26th. I got to do the 27th and the 28th. But I still want to do some things in the discs, and I just want to play around with it. It's a really interesting system. I don't think it is something that I could use as a journal, because, you know, not really knowing what to do with and how to store these pages once I'm finished with them. So that's the only thing that I'm unsure of with this. I can see this being great for a note-taking system or for a planner when you're done with a month or two, you can actually peel the month out and, you know, discard of them how you would like. I just realized I forgot to cover those days, which that also then means my monthly. I forgot to do that too. It's just a little thing that I like to do to show where we are in the week. Yeah. So each year they've had a different special addition to the month challenge. The first month was 1 book, 1 pen. Eventually, you know, there was, you know, bullet journaling, there was digital planning, there was, you know, 1 book, 1 project. There were lots of different things. And this year, it is having to do with trackers and habits. Whether you're using a daily tracker, a weekly tracker, or if you're in the DIYFish system, there's like monthly trackers, which is one reason why I like this insert. You have your monthly view, and then you have this tracker with all of the days of the month, and you can track whatever you need to track. And then in this insert, you also have here space for a weekly tracker. If you want to track different things, then you're tracking up here. So you have lots of space for lots of different trackers. And there's also something that I want to bring into the mix is this. This is the Chronodex, and this is by Patrick Ing, and it is a time tracking system for the day. This is the day in 24 hours, and there's many different versions of this. This is the one that Patrick created that goes along with the Getting Things Done system. It's a free printable. I will link down below where you can get this, and you can print it on A4 paper. That's what I did. This is Kokyo paper, very nice, light, thin paper. So here is the Chronodex where you can create your today's focus, your gratitude. You can track your water. Up here, you've got like all of the different things for the weather. You can create a to-do list for your next actions. These are projects, things you're waiting on. And then it says someday maybe. And this is all for like a day. And then here's your next day. And what most people do is they take these and you can just slip them inside of your planner. And there you are, except for this insert is a little too small. Let's put it in this one here. Sorry, Kitty is really interested in what I'm doing. And so here you can see you've got your planner. So this is something that I'm going to try this month and just kind of see what I think of it. I've used it in years past, and it's worked, but it's a lot of upkeep, checking it. So that's kind of where I am. My 1 book July. Kitty is very interested. She has not left me alone at all today. She has been here constantly by my side. So my 1 book July looks like it's going to be a 4 book July. My wallet, everyday carry, my personal planner, a journal, and then just something fun to play in and try different things. So are you going to do 1 book July? Let me know down below. What are you doing? What are you planning? Are you doing, I guess you could call mine all the books July, because I'm using folio, TNs, and discs. The only thing I'm not using is rings. I do have a pocket ring set up. This is a little LV disc or ring setup, and I do have it set up, but I don't think I'm going to use it because it basically would serve the same purpose as this. So let me know what you're going to try, and let's see how we do this summer and what we do this this month. And I will keep you updated. I will do weekly checkups to let you know how everything is going. What have I maintained? What haven't I maintained? And you know, really see what will work for me this month. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.